Hello everybody, welcome to a new vlog. It's officially 2023. Today's the 4th of January. Yeah, and hopefully today's the start of like vlogging consistently again. I started Vlogmas last year. That sounds weird, doesn't it? A few weeks ago I started Vlogmas. I did like the first week of Vlogmas at the start of December. And then, 1 minute, there's loads of noise going on. Let me just pause the TV. There we go. Yeah, I filmed the first week of Vlogmas. Had every intention of filming every week of December and vlogging and uploading for Vlogmas. And then like in typical 2022 style for me and Becky, things just went a bit tits up. Becky ended up with medical appointment after medical appointment after medical appointment, and that's still kind of ongoing, but we kind of know a little bit more now what's going on with her. And like, I don't know, I was just feeling sick constantly because I was on my new tablet. Well, I'm on the combined pill, and it was just a bit intense, the sickness. And there was just lots of things going on, like typical Christmas and whatnot, and I just didn't end up vlogging. But everything's chilling out a bit now. So I don't know if I did explain or didn't explain, but basically Becky had been experiencing, I don't know, are you still experiencing the pain?
Huh?
The pain?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Becky's been experiencing like pain like in her left side. You coming in, Maggie? Come on, you coming in? Good girl. Yeah, Becky's been like experiencing pain in like her stomach, specifically on her left side. So she just went to the doctors to like query it. But like the thing with Becky is that she has a small hernia in the top of her stomach, which like gives her acid reflux, so she can get like chest and like higher up stomach pain from that, can't you? She also gets IBS, so she can get like stomach pain from IBS. And she has a wheat intolerance, and obviously so if she like overdoes it sometimes on wheat, then she could then get like stomach pains from just having too much wheat.
My digestive system is bad.
Yeah, basically. So anyway, she went to the doctors, and at first like it just got intense really quick, didn't it? Like the doctor was just like, I think you might have pancreatitis. We need to do like emergency blood tests like now. And she like, so usually like blood tests, so you need to just book an appointment, it'll be within the next week. Like Becky messaged me, she was like, I'm having blood tests done now. I was like, what? Like it must be serious for them to do it there and then. Because you had them done before you left that appointment, didn't you? Yeah. So she had loads of blood tests done, and they booked her in for an emergency scan, and we were like, what the fuck? And the doctor was like, if you have got pancreatitis, you'll have to be admitted to hospital because you can't be treated at home. So people were like, what? What is going on? Anyway, long story short, she doesn't have pancreatitis. The blood tests pretty much came back normal, apart from inflammation was coming up high. But the problem with the inflammation blood test is that it just says that there's inflammation in the body. It doesn't like specify where the inflammation is. It was just coming that there was inflammation somewhere in her body, and that's still coming back high, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the blood test was showing that she's got an infection somewhere, but again, it doesn't specify where. And then you had the emergency scan, didn't you? And then basically a few days after having the emergency scan, the doctors rang and said pancreas is fine. And Becky's, I don't know if I've ever mentioned it on the vlog, but a few years ago, I want to say like 7 years ago, how old was you? Around 21? Yeah. Around the age of 21. Becky's now 27, to be 28 in March. Becky got diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease because blood tests always come back abnormal for the liver, and she had a scan done back when she was 21, and they said, yeah, you've got fatty liver disease. And we were like, oh right, okay. They've never done anything about it. I mean, we now know that there's not really much you can do for fatty liver disease apart from just like live a healthy lifestyle. But at 21, they just were like, yeah, you've got this, and like just kind of left her to it. And they only came across it by chance because at the time Becky had 2 slip discs in her back and she was awaiting spinal surgery and whatnot. And just when they were doing like kind of, she had to have routine blood tests every so many weeks to do with her back, and that's when it kind of came up. So they also needed to take that into consideration with this whole pain she was having. So anyway, the blood tests were also, that usually come back abnormal for a liver, came back abnormal, but that's been coming back abnormal for like 7 years now. Anyway, so after she had the emergency scan, the doctor rang her and was like, pancreas is fine, it's not pancreatitis. Stomach looks okay, like we can see the hernia, but it looks alright. But like they can't properly see the hernia without doing a different kind of scan for that. Anyway, but bizarrely, they've said that her liver looks healthy, and the doctor can't understand why she's been diagnosed with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, because in her opinion it looks healthy. Because that was one of the things that they were questioning. If it wasn't pancreatitis, potentially the liver disease had moved into a next stage, and that was causing the pain. But then they're saying that the liver looks absolutely fine. Anyway, the scan did find that Becky has got an enlarged spleen at the minute. Now, enlarged spleens can happen from a number of reasons. It can happen from non-alcoholic liver disease, but that tends to happen when the liver is getting quite severe, and then it then starts affecting other organs, but they're saying the liver looks fine. So at the minute, Becky's got an enlarged spleen that we know of, and blood tests are coming back for an infection and inflammation, but we have no idea where the infection and inflammation is from. However, the blood tests for like anything that could potentially signal like serious things like cancer are coming back fine. So it's very unlikely it's anything super serious like cancer. At the minute, they're thinking that it could be, there's a bacterial infection that you can get in your stomach that can cause your spleen to enlarge. And basically, this is really bizarre, but apparently it's quite a common stomach like infection, like gastro infection. You don't actually get any symptoms with it. Like you're not sick, you're absolutely fine within yourself. So they're currently testing to see whether you might have that, aren't they? Which if you have, I think it'll be just like a course of antibiotics to get rid of it, and then that should hopefully bring the spleen down. If it's not that, the other option that they're thinking it could be is that Becky had glandular fever a few months ago, and they only gave her a 7-day course of antibiotics for it, and the GP was like, glandular fever, you need a minimum of 3 weeks of antibiotics, if not longer, to fully get rid of it. And she was like, it could be that the glandular fever hasn't fully gone, and glandular fever can enlarge the spleen. So everyone's calmed down a little bit. It looks like she's either still got glandular fever and she needs more antibiotics, or she's got this bacterial infection in her stomach. That's what they're like kind of looking at the minute. So nothing too serious, nothing to be too concerned or worried about. That's what the doctor was like. They're like, try not to worry, because it's not looking like it's anything serious. It's just something viral, infection wise, that can be dealt with antibiotics, which should then bring the spleen back down. But because her spleen is currently so big, she's at high risk of rupturing the spleen, and obviously you don't want to do that, because that's when it can be life-threatening. So she's currently can't like do any heavy lifting. So for example, she can't help me like lift barrels at the cricket club, and things like that, but absolutely fine. The only thing I am slightly concerned about is that we are going to Disneyland Paris in 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm a bit concerned about going on rides and like a stomach being like thrown forwards into lap bars. I know that's just me being a bit over precautious, but yeah. So that's been Becky and a medical journey for the past month and a bit. So she picked up blood test forms yesterday to have the blood tests done again. She's having them done next week. And she's got to do a stool sample, because the only way they can test to see if she's got this bacterial stomach infection is through testing your stools. So she's got to do that, which she's never done before. She picked up the like kit yesterday, and yeah, so that's where we're up to with Becky. We have all been ill as well. Another part of the reason why I didn't carry on vlogging in Vlogmas. On cue. Joe started off with cough and a cold. She had it for like 5 days. She got to the point where, Joe doesn't have asthma, by the way. She got to the point where she was saying to me and Becky how it was like hurt in her chest to breathe, and we were like, if you're experiencing like chest pain when you're breathing, then like that's not normal, especially because you're not asthmatic. So she spent like 13 hours in A&E. After ringing 111 asking for a GP appointment, because she spent 3 days in the road trying to get a GP appointment, couldn't get in because they were so rammed. So I was like, maybe ring 111, because you can usually get like a emergency GP appointment with a different GP practice through 111. Anyway, they sent her to A&E. She waited for like 12 or 13 hours. She had a chest x-ray. They put her on a nebulizer because they were concerned about her breathing. She had a chest x-ray and blood test, and anyway they said she had pneumonia. So Joe's had pneumonia, which we didn't realise at first, but I now know pneumonia is contagious, so we didn't know that. So then Joe was pretty much recovered by Christmas Day, but 2 days before Christmas Day, me and Becky then started with cough and cold. Mine has stayed as just a cough and cold, and I'm pretty much okay now. I've still got like a tickly cough at night time. You know that whole like you don't cough all day and then all of a sudden you lie down at night and you can't stop freaking coughing. That's me at the minute. Becky has had pneumonia as well. She had this really bad cough and cold. She did a whole week of like taking cold and flu tablets, day nurse, taking cough medicine, and it was just getting worse and worse and worse. Me and Becky both have asthma, and we both have steroid inhalers and blue inhalers, and she was taking all her inhalers. She has asthma tablets as well and everything, and I was just like, I think you need to go to the doctor. So we went to the walk-in centre on New Year's Eve at one of the local hospitals, and they confirmed that Becky's got pneumonia as well. So she's currently on antibiotics for pneumonia, but she's pretty much back to normal again now. Past 24 to 48 hours you've got better, haven't you, from pneumonia? Yeah, this has all been going on. I think I've got a bacon bagel for breakfast, which I shouldn't really have, but I felt a bit sick this morning, so I was like, I'll join you. So yeah, so that's December. That's what happened. That's my waffle done. Now we're in January. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's Joe's birthday on Monday, isn't it? We've got a lot of stuff to do today, so I thought I'd start vlogging, and yeah, this year's going to be positive. Woohoo! Yeah, it is going to be positive. No more medical drama, hopefully.
I'm laying it out there, right?
What?
Either me or you will be having an operation this year. I can feel it.
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that.
But we're positive.
We are positive. Anyway, so that's what's going on. And Joe started a new job today. So you no longer see Joe on the vlog like in the daytime, because her new job, she works 8 till 6 Monday to Friday now. So just me and Becky. Well, not like all the time, but it's just me and Becky like weekday daytime, which is predominantly when I vlog. Yeah, right, I'm gonna eat this and then you can come with us on the day. Hello, so we are now at the Curry's. Don't think you can see it from here. We're at the Curry's clearance warehouse store that is near the Manchester City football ground. We've just been to the what they called, the wholesaler that I use for Etsy, for my Etsy shop, and got some stock that I needed. And then now we're at Curry's because we were going to look for a birthday present for Jo, because a few weeks ago, I think it was like end of November, she was in her room doing whatever she was doing. She had the TV on, and the TV literally blew up like while she was watching it. So we thought we'd maybe see if there's like a TV that we could maybe get her for her bedroom, like just to cheap, small one. Not cheap, but you know what I mean, like, doesn't need to be expensive, it's only a bedroom TV, isn't it? But yeah, so that's the plan. So let's see if they've got anything. Right, curry's done. We managed to get one. We were looking around for a while, wasn't we?
Yeah, that was hard work.
It's like a proper warehouse in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can show you it. You can see it. There you go, Curry's clearance store. It's all stuff that's been returned, but it still works when they can't sell it for full price. Anyway, we've managed to get a 32-inch LG Smart TV for £140, so £70 each, haven't we? Yeah, Becky's just checking on the dog. Yeah, I mean, they had... We'll just get in the car, 1 minute. They had some 55-inch JVC Smart TVs, which is the same TV that we have in our lounge, for 150 quid, didn't they?
Yeah.
They had some really good deals. Becky was like, oh, should we get her this one? But it was like a 55-inch TV, and I was like, she doesn't need a 55-inch TV in a bedroom. But they did have some really good deals. They had an 88-inch telly for like, had like 500 quid knocked off it. It was all good. Anyway, we got that. We could have got a cheaper one, but it was a lot smaller. I mean, 32 inches isn't that big. It was like 22-inch, wasn't it? And it was like not great energy rating, so anyway, we've gone with that one. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but I was just saying to Becky, so I'd rather spend more money on something that I know Joe's going to use and she actually wants and needs, because she does watch TV in her room, doesn't she? Yeah. Obviously she hasn't been able to since her other one blew up. And like, apart from that, like, we keep asking her what she wants. She's like, I don't know, there's nothing that I need. So I'd rather spend more on something that I know
Oh yeah, definitely.
she'll want than less on something that is like a gamble. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, TV. And I've got my stock on the back. Tick. Right, what's next? What time is it now?
Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's. Let's go to Sainsbury's. I've got a long
He was a
list of
right
stuff to
grumpy
do.
old man, was
Oh
Billy,
yeah,
wasn't
the man who served us was right grumpy. Tried telling us they'd gone back up in price. We were like, we're in the clearance store. Why would it have gone back up in price? That makes no sense. And then it didn't have a stand in the box. He was like, have you checked everything's in the box? And we were like, we actually haven't. And then he checked in it and there was no stand. So then we were about to leave it, and then he found another one with a stand. So now there's another telly with no stand. Anyway, to Sainsbury's.
Lentil pasta.
Yes.
Let's go.
Right, we're back home now. We've been home ages actually. We went to Sainsbury's, got my lentil pasta, got something for lunch, had lunch. Oh, it looked like there was someone behind me then, but it was a bookcase. Came back, had lunch, and then I've been designing. So it's my cousin's birthday, so it's my birthday tomorrow. It's Joe's birthday on Monday next week, and then my cousin Laura, who came to Disneyland Paris with us at Halloween, Maggie's breeder, it's her birthday a week tomorrow. So obviously we got Joe's birthday present when we were out this morning at Curry's, and then one of the things I picked up from the supplier was a pink jumper, which I'm going to heat transfer a design onto for my cousin. So I have been designing that, so I'll show you it. This is what I'm going to put on it. Long walks and muddy paws. I'm going to put that onto the pink sweater in white. So I'm going to do that in a minute, I think. I've just been moving around some laundry that's been drying around the house because I've just turned the radiators on. So I've just gone through what's dry and what's still a bit damp and like moved it all around and stuff to make use of the radiators being on. Becky's now gone to work. Yeah, so that's where we're up to. It's now like 3 o'clock. The day is just like flashing by, so I need to make this jumper for my cousin. Ideally, I got an Etsy order yesterday for a cup, and I don't have it pre-made, so I need to make that, but I'm not sure whether I'll get a chance to do that before the day's out because it's a little bit of a long-winded one. I also need to get the TV is currently still on the back seat in my car, and it can't stay there obviously, and there's nowhere really that we can bring it in the house without Joe seeing it. So because she comes in our room every night before we all go to sleep and like says goodnight, and there's like nowhere to hide it in our room. Obviously can't put it in her room. The office is tiny, so we can't put it in there. We can't put it in here, so I think I'm gonna have to nip to my mum's house and ask my mum if she can keep hold of it until like Sunday. I'm just debating whether to wrap it before I drop it off at my mum's house. But then I'm not sure if we've got enough wrapping paper. We've got loads of Christmas wrapping paper. I don't think we've got much like birthday generic gift paper. And if we have, I don't know if we've got enough to cover that box because it's quite a big box. So yeah, so I need to, my first protocol is make the jumper. And then I think next thing will be maybe take the TV to my mum's house, take Maggie with me for 20 minutes or so. I wanted to take Maggie for a walk, but all of a sudden the weather has looked like spring all day, and now it's getting closer to me wanting to take her for a walk, and it looks so blustery and windy and grey and dark, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go on a walk. Obviously she needs to go for one, but the weather's just putting me off. So I don't know whether, I don't know, might take her to my mum's with me and she's coming around with Maisie, but I don't know. Yeah, so let's do that, shall we? Why are you so cute? You just lay there hugging a toy. You're just hugging the toy? Yeah. She's so funny, this dog. Aren't you funny? Right, I've made my cousin's birthday present. Thought I'd show you guys it. So I've got her a baby pink sweater, and I have put on the sweater long walks and muddy paws. And there's a dog lead, some wellies, a leaf, coffee cup and a paw print. Thought that was a nice design. I spent a day or so like looking at other people's designs and stuff, and then I kind of put this together as a few ideas from a few different designs and kind of made my own, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I just made of that. Hello, good morning. It's now Friday. So we didn't film anything yesterday. Yesterday was my birthday. You can see all the banners and stuff up. Didn't do much yesterday. Becky and Joe were both in work most of the day, and I was in work not most of the day, but a good chunk of the day, because it was my laundry day, and because I wasn't in over Christmas I had loads to do. Yeah, so we just had, you alright dogs? We had Domino's for tea last night, which we need to put the boxes in the bin, and we had some Krispy Kreme donuts. We've still got some left. Obviously we didn't eat all of them. We did have a friend round as well. Yeah, we still got some donuts left. Ooh. Yeah, it was a very nice evening. Got some Prosecco of people. That was off work. That was off my auntie. Friend from uni got me some gin. Got this one of my presents. My mum got me some Real Techniques makeup brushes, which I thought was really random but really nice gift because I know how expensive they are. And to be fair, I like very rarely put makeup on, but when I do put makeup on, I do use those brushes, and the ones that I've got are really old, so that was nice. I got this outfit that I'm wearing, but you can't really see it, but Joe bought me this like loungewear set. It's in my favourite colour, lilac. Yeah. What did Becky get me? Becky got me, what did you get me, Becky? You got me some pyjamas, didn't you? Yesterday for my birthday. She got me pyjamas. Oh, she got me a voucher for some dance lessons, for 2 dance lessons, which are very expensive. And she got me a little jokey present of a wall calendar, because we didn't have a wall calendar last year and I was quite upset about it. Wasn't I?
Yeah, and there's still one thing that's not right.
Yeah.
Bloody Royal Mail.
Dogs are barking. Yeah. So anyway, it's now Friday. We're about to have Pancake Friday. We haven't had Pancake Friday probably since about November, maybe. Don't think we had a single Pancake Friday in December. No, because everything started kicking off with your tummy, didn't it?
Yeah.
And
you banned me from them.
I banned Becky from quite a few foods. I made her go gluten-free strictly again, which you've kind of still stuck with, haven't you?
I think I've done pretty well.
Yeah, you have, because in the process of them not really knowing what was going on with the stomach, I was like, maybe it's because you are actually intolerant to wheat and you just eat it all the time, and maybe it's now like starting to affect your inside, so that maybe you need to stop eating wheat. So, and plus you were having lemon on your pancakes, weren't you, which obviously is very acidic, and you was going through a stage of having really bad acid reflux. So yeah, probably like the start of December we start having pancakes, but anyway, we're gonna have them today, aren't we?
Yeah.
You haven't really had acid reflux in a good 2 weeks, really, have you? You've had a little bit, but not really bad.
Not really bad, but I've been taking the tablets. So.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're also doing a load of laundry today because me and Becky have got a lot of clothes that need washing.
Oh yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, that's where we're up to. Right, hello.
Come on.
It's now a different day. It looks like I've got the same top on, but I haven't. I've got the this one on, the Disney one from Magic Threads. So Becky's just having a pain getting Maggie in. She's currently chasing her across the garden. Anyway, today is now Monday. I didn't vlog over the weekend. But anyway, today's now Monday, so today is Jo's birthday. But she's not here right now because she's in work, because I think I said at the start of the vlog she's now got a new job and she works all day every day. Well, Monday to Friday. Yeah, so it's Jo's birthday today, so we've still got all of the banners and things up on the walls, and need to go to my mum's house to get her TV that we bought at the start of the vlog and wrap it up and put it out for her when she gets home from work. What else do we need to do? I've had 2 Etsy orders that I need to sort out. They're kind of like on the table, half done. One of them's made, the other one is everything's cut out. I need to make it. I need to do that. Need to require some cheesecake today for Jo for dessert after tea tonight. She decided for her birthday tea, I decided for mine I was having Domino's. She's decided that she wants gammon because it's her favourite tea, isn't it? So we're having gammon, like steaks with jacket potatoes for tea, like cheese sauce, and then she wants cheesecake for dessert because cheesecake is her favourite. I would say it is her favourite dessert, but it's like up there with like a favourite meal. I think she'd eat it as a meal. She just loves cheesecake, so we need to get some cheesecake. Also need to go to the cricket club. This is all before going and doing the school run this afternoon, so we've got a lot to do. Need to go to the cricket club and see what stock needs ordering because it hasn't been open since New Year's Eve. It's now the 9th of January. So we've been closed for the past 9 days, and we've got quite a few functions this coming weekend. So it's obviously today's Monday. We're open on Wednesday night this week for a darts competition, and then we've got parties booked in the function room Friday night, Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon this week. So I need to go and see if I need to order anything for the bar, because I need to do the order today, and I could do it without going and checking, but I'd be completely guessing what we needed.
I
So
say yes, if you want
you say yes. Yeah, so need to do the brewery order, need to acquire a cheesecake, need to wrap Jo's present / collect it from my mum's house, need to do my Etsy orders, but I think them might take a back burner till tomorrow. Also, we have a uni deadline for a week today. It's 3,000 words on safeguarding, and I haven't even started it. So ideally need to start some of that today as well, time permitting. But the present and the brewery order are the first things I think that need to kind of get done. But what I did want to show you quickly, and I mean quickly because I haven't got time to take forever. We went to Primark yesterday. I literally completely forgot to take my camera with me. It was a bit of a last minute decision. Becky went out with a friend yesterday morning and Jo was out on a dog walk with Doodles, and then Becky saw on Facebook while she was out this new Disney jacket that they had in Primark, and she really wanted it, so she was like, can we go to Primark? So yesterday afternoon after the Asda shop came, we did a little spontaneous trip to Primark. £92 later for me, £91 later for Becky, and I don't know how much Joe spent. 50 odd quid. Across the three of us, Primark gained 250 quid yesterday. Anyway, so I'll very quickly show you the Disney bits that we acquired yesterday, because they're all, as far as I'm aware, they're all new things that have just gone in this week. Yeah, so because they've brought out a Disney 100 collection in Primark, which I didn't think Primark would jump on, but they have. So yeah, these are all new bits, so I just thought I'd quickly show you them. Right, so I won't show you other socks, no point me showing you them. What's this? Is this my bag? Yeah, it is. So I got this, as I said at the start of the vlog, me and Becky are going to Disneyland Paris and staying at Sequila Lodge literally not this weekend, the weekend after. We're going in 2 weeks time, we're taking my mum. So saw this and I was like, this is really nice, this would look nice for the weekend away. So it's a white sweater.
Not a chance.
And on the front of it, it's got Chip and Dale. It says, in trouble again, Chipmunk Chaos, established 1943. And it's got Chip and Dale across the front of it. And then on the back, across like the middle, it just says Chip and Dale. I thought that was really nice. As soon as I saw it, I thought, that's perfect. Because we're staying in Sequila Lodge as well. And like in Disneyland Paris, I don't know if it's still the same, but I know when I was younger, each hotel kind of had like a home character for that hotel. So like Newport Bay is like Donald and Daisy because it's all like nautical themed. Sequila Lodge was always Chip and Dale, so because I'm staying at Sequila, I was like, that'd be nice. Yeah, so I got that. Oh, forgot to say how much it was. It was £14. And then I saw this tracksuit. I absolutely loved it. So this is the sweater. It's green and it's got Mickey and Pluto on the front, and it says original since 1928. And it's kind of like, the edges are kind of trimmed in a little bit of white stitching. I really like it. So that's the sweater. And the sweater was £14. And like I said, this is part of the Disney 100 collection that they've brought out. Tried it on the fitting rooms because I'm in that stage now where I'm not really too sure what size I am. Yeah, so anyway, joggers, they're just green. And on the right leg at the bottom, it's got Mickey. So that matches the sweater because it's got the little white stitching as well. And the joggers were £12, like I say, part of the Disney 100 collection. Did I get anything else Disney? I think no. And then I just got some basic black leggings and some underwear and socks, nothing special. That all cost me, I literally got a pack of socks, two pairs of black leggings, one pair of black cycling shorts, and then 3 packs of knickers with those clothes, and that cost me £92. Primark is not cheap anymore. Like 10 years ago, buying 2 sweaters, a pair of joggers, and then basically just underwear and some leggings would have only cost about 40 quid. Inflation.
Dogs.
Right, I'll show you what Becky got that was Disney. Where's your bag, Becky?
Hallway.
Hallway. Give me 1 minute. Right, Becky's stuff. Becky got... Is this the full set? Yeah.
Yeah.
So Becky also got like a tracksuit in this colour. This is just the normal Disney collection. This isn't the Disney 100, so I don't know if this is new or if it was already out. But it's like a, what colour would you say it is? Like a bluey, it's blue, but would you say it's teal?
It's like a dark teal.
Dark teal. So it's a sweater, it's got Mickey on the front in this nice print. And that was £12. And then this had matching joggers as well. So this is the joggers for them. See, it's got Mickey there. What does it say on it? Doubled up fist is upper, the same volume as the ear. Ooh. And then another Mickey there. So that's matching. They were £12 as well. She got a new night shirt with Donald on it. This green one, this is the front, this is part of the Disney 100 collection. It's got Donald on the front with the Walt Disney like signature, and then in a big print across the back it's got Donald Duck 1934. So that's just like a night t-shirt shirt thing, and that was £11. On the inside of the top as well it says Disney 100 Years of Wonder, which is cute. I know some people that go to Florida pick these night shirts up and just wear them as like a t-shirt dress in the parks, which is supposedly a good idea. She also got these new pyjamas, which again are part of the Disney 100 Years of Wonder collection. So they are like a oversized cropped t-shirt with high-waisted shorts. It's got this design in it, so it's got Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy and Pluto. Yep, there's just no Daisy I don't think, but they're really nice. And they were, don't know where the tag is, oh there it is. They were £11. Pardon? It is. Right, and then she got this jacket. So this is the reason that we went to Primark, because she saw it on Facebook. Yeah. And she literally was like, can we go? So she got this. It's like a coat. It's like a varsity, would you call it a varsity? Yeah. Jacket, coat sort of thingy. It's blue and white. So it's got white arms with the stripy like cuff sleeve, and then like the kind of like the cuff thingy. This part of the Disney 100 Years of Wonder collection. So the front is pretty much just plain blue, and then it's got an orange Mickey head with Walt Disney signature in the middle. Down the left arm it's got badges. So the top badge is Mickey Mouse, the middle badge is Pluto, the bottom badge is Donald Duck. The other arm is just plain white, and then on the back in big orange letters it says Walt Disney, and then it's got the Walt Disney signature in the middle there. And this was £32. It's very, very good quality. It's very thick. It's a proper coat thickness, isn't it? It's just not obviously not got a hood because it's like a varsity style jacket. But yes, that's the reason that we went. So that's everything that Becky got, apart from just some basic things like what I got. And then, did Jo get anything Disney? Yes, I think she did. Yeah. I'll show you what Jo got now. Yeah, and then Jo got this blue hoodie. Again, part of the new collection, 100 Years of Wonder. So it's like a proper royal, is this like a royal blue, would you say? Yeah. Yeah. It's a proper over the head hoodie with like drawstrings. This is the design on the front. It's got a white Mickey Mouse with the Walt Disney signature in orange embroidered across the front of it. The arms are plain, so the front's fairly plain. It's got the pocket that you can put your arms in at the front. And then on the back, it's got in big white letters, original and only Mickey. Then in orange at the bottom it says, the original since 1928, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them, Walt Disney. That's really nice. So that cost Jo £14. And then she also picked up these new hair clips that are part of the 100 Years range. So you got a black one with little Minnie heads on, and then a white one with Mickey and Minnie and Donald, and it's the print that's on Becky's white pyjamas on them. So they were £3.50. And then the only other Disney thing that she bought is for Rayhan, her little brother, for when we go to Disney in Easter. She got him a little matching set from the kids section. If you're interested and tend to look for kids stuff, this is in age 9 to 10. It's little burgundy jogging bottoms with the cuff bottom with the Mickey Mouse on the bottom, and up here says Mickey with the number 28. And then the matching sweater is burgundy with a big Mickey Mouse on the front. It's just plain on the back. That was £7 for the top and £7 for the bottoms. And that's it. So that concludes my little mini Disney Primark haul. So like I said, majority of that we think has only just come out over the past couple of days in Primark. So if you like any of it, you know what it's like with Disney stuff. Some stuff just disappears really quick. So if you like any of it, you better head to Primark. Hello everyone. Oh, I've just woken Maggie up. She's on the sofa asleep. She just popped her head up like, who are you saying hello to? Anyway, I just thought I would pop on and end this vlog. Unintentionally, this vlog has ended up being pretty much the entirety of January because it's now the 18th of January. But it is what it is. Me and Becky have spent like the last week or so writing a safeguarding assignment for uni, which was due on Monday. It's now Wednesday, so that's been submitted and everything. And now we go to Disneyland Paris on Friday, so in 48 hours from now we'll be... And the battery's just died on the camera, so that's great. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd pop on and end the vlog. Like I was just saying, in 48 hours from now of me filming this clip, me and Becky and my mum will be in Disneyland Paris, which will be amazing. I don't know, I cannot remember what I have said and what I haven't said, but if I haven't said it, we're going on Friday morning. We've got a 6 AM flight from Manchester Airport with Air France, going to Charles de Gaulle. We're staying at Sequila Lodge until Sunday, and we come home on Sunday evening. Flight is at like 9:30 French time in the evening, which is about 8:30 UK time. So yeah, we get home late-ish, not super late, still the evening, but late-ish on Sunday night, and then we are back in uni on Monday for the start of semester 2. Yeah, so we like to cut things fine, but that's how it is. But anyway, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I haven't decided, and if you follow me on Instagram then you'll probably know that I've got a predicament. Don't know whether to vlog or not over the weekend, so I'm not sure whether the next vlog will be a Disneyland Paris vlog or not, but we shall see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, comment down below, all that jazz, and we shall see you next time.